two girls, all things being equal, they look the same, they sound the same. They're identical twins. They're identical twins, Casey and Kayla. Casey is the good girl, Kayla's the bad girl. Which one do you advise your son to pursue?
Watch the #HowToRelationship podcast live right here on Saturday and Sunday evenings at 7 Eastern.
Okay, so Michelle, let me just pretend you have a son, just in dream world here. All things being equal, let's just say there are two girls, same age, same experience, or not same experience, same age, same personality. One has a 50 body count and the other one is, I don't know, has had one, she's got a body count of 1. Which would you advise your son to pursue a long-term?
I think it also depends on my son, on the man, and what he, like, if this is a man that is on his mission and he wants somebody that's at home and that's only tending home, is this a man that wants to build a dream and he wants a partner that's going to be out there in the world with him? So I'm sorry, I plead the fifth on this one, because who's this guy and what does he want to do with his life, and who's the partner that is going to help him do that? I think that's the most important thing to me.
Fair enough. Danielle, same scenario. Two girls, all things being equal, they look the same, they sound the same. They're identical twins. They're identical twins, Casey and Kayla. Casey is the good girl, Kayla's the bad girl. Which one do you advise your son to pursue?
I think Michelle has hit the nail on the hammer, the head on the head. I don't know. She's talked about a lot. So I have boys, 21, 19, and a 16-year-old bonus son. I don't think about him dating people. That creeps me out. But my oldest ones, so my 21-year-old, they're different. So like she said, it depends on which one of my sons. One of my sons is wild as heck, and one of them is very calm. So I feel like the one that's very calm and more mature per se could be responsible with that person and be okay, but the other one is very wild. So it just depends on the situation. But I feel like, I mean, if they're exactly the same, I don't know. I guess I could say, if my son's 20 something, 50 is a lot of people. Now, for instance, if it was true and it was a lady that I knew, a young girl that had 50 partners, I probably would say no. I know that sounds sexist and ignorant as a female, but I probably would say,
I don't think it's sexist. I don't think it's sexist at all.
I mean, it just depends, because I feel like that's a lot for 20 something years old. That's my opinion, but
and see that's your maternal instinct kicking in. You don't want a girl with a 50 lay count taking advantage of your kid, because if your son is in his 20, chances are he probably has not slept with 50 women. But what do you have, Devon? I'm going to come to jury after this. What do you have, Devon?
I think more than anything, the high body count shows a lack of discipline, a lack of being basically poor decision making.
Mm-hmm.
And a lack of self-respect.
Yep.
And who wants someone to, if you don't respect yourself, you don't want your grandkids being raised by a person who has no self-respect.
Yeah.
So I think it's not necessarily, the fact that she slept with all these guys. A lot of times it's the character flaws that create that behavior.
Wow.
Watch the #HowToRelationship podcast live right here on Saturday and Sunday evenings at 7 Eastern.